They didn't notice till too late that they had left all their coaches behind. They tried everything to get rid of the bees. First, they spun on the turntable, but to no avail. They tried washing them off, but the bees clung harder to James's warm boiler. Then they tried smoking them off by going through a long tunnel, but still the bees wouldn't go away. "It's no good, James," said his driver. "We'll just have to go back to the orchard and fetch another hive." James's reply was drowned by the sound of buzzing. The vicar was waiting anxiously for James. When he arrived, the bees swarmed straight into their new home. "Come on, James," said his driver. "What you need now is a good hose down." Later that evening, James was resting in the shed when the vicar came to see him.
"Thank you for saving my bees," he said. "It's a pity it's not Christmas. Then we could call you James the Red-Nosed Engine."
Everyone laughed, even James. But instead, they decided to call James the Bee's Knees, which means they thought he was more useful than ever. Bill and Ben are the most mischievous engines working on Sir Topham Hatt's railway. They're kept busy pushing and pulling cars up and down the line that runs from the China Clay Works to the harbor yard. They like to have fun together and often play tricks on the workmen. But sometimes their teasing ways can get them into trouble. One morning, Sir Topham Hatt came to see them. "Important goods have arrived in the big yard. Bill and Ben, I need you to help the other engines." "Oh, yes, of course, sir," replied the twins. They set off happily on their important mission. Boko was resting in the yard when suddenly he heard a pair of familiar whistles. Sighed Boko. "Here comes trouble." "Sir Topham Hatt told us you were tired," teased Bill. "He asked us to take all your cars for you." "You two never stop, do you? But I'm wise to your pranks, and we do need help here." The twins were soon busy pushing and pulling the heavy cars into place. At last, the day's work was done. The twins now became excited. They were going to use the turntable for the first time. Bill went first. "This is fun," he shrieked to Ben. He didn't want to move off at all. The foreman stopped the turntable. "Please make way for the other engines," he ordered. Bill did so, but the foreman had accidentally stopped the turntable in the wrong place. Bill was on the wrong track, and there was Ben puffing directly toward him. The engines came to a grinding halt. They gazed grimly at each other. "I was here first," said Bill. "But you're in my way," protested Ben. "You'll have to back up again." "I won't." "You will." "I won't." Sir Topham Hatt came to stop the noise. "If you don't behave, I shall not allow you here again." The next day, Ben was still grumpy. "That Bill, imagine getting in my way on the turntable. He's a really silly engine." "The way I heard it," sighed Boko, "it sounded like you were both to blame." "You must have heard it all wrong." The twins grumbled about each other all day. Even kind Edward lost patience. All this grumbling spreads bad atmosphere in the yard. You're quite right, and that's why I've come up with a plan. Boko whispered his plan to Edward. Then his driver told Sir Topham Hatt, "I'll start making arrangements right away." The next morning, he called Bill and Ben into the yard. "Boko is taking a special train to the harbor. His regular heavy goods train is waiting on the siding. You can pull it together." But, protested Bill and Ben, who were still not speaking to each other. "Good. I knew I could rely on you two." "I'll take the train myself," huffed Ben. "Go right ahead," said Bill. Ben was coupled up to the train of freight cars, but they were too heavy for him to move alone. "Go on," teased Bill. "I can't," said Ben. Then suddenly both twins laughed. "I don't think we'll take turns this time, Ben," said Bill. "I think we'd better pull together." Ben was delighted. It was good to be helping each other. Best of all, it was good to be friends again. One morning, Edward was waiting to pick up passengers from Thomas's train. "Beep, beep, we're late. Where is Thomas? He doesn't usually make us wait." "Oh, dear, what can the matter be?" sang the fireman. "Johnny's so long and—" "Never you mind about Johnny," laughed the driver. "Just you climb on the cab and look for Thomas." "Can you see him?" "No," replied the fireman. "There's Bertie Bus in a tearing hurry. No need to bother with him, though. Likely he's on a coach tour or something." He clambered down. "Stop! Stop! I've got Thomas's passengers!" wailed Bertie, roaring up to the gates. It was no good. Edward was gone. "Bother," said Bertie. "Bother Thomas's fireman not coming to work today. Why did I promise to help the passengers catch the train?" "That will do, Bertie," said his driver. "A promise is a promise, and we must keep it." "I'll catch Edward or bust," said Bertie. "Oh, my gears and axles," he groaned, toiling up the hill. "I'll never be the same bus again." "Hooray! Hooray! I see him!" cheered Bertie as he reached the top. "Oh, no! Edward's at the station." "No, he stopped at a crossing. Hooray! Hooray!" Bertie tore down the hill. "Well done, Bertie," shouted his passengers. "Go it!" Bertie skidded into the yard. "Wait, wait!" cried Bertie. He was just in time to see Edward puff away. "I'm sorry," said Bertie. "Never mind," said the passengers. "After him quickly. Third time lucky, you know." "Do you think we'll catch him at the next station, driver?" "There's a good chance," replied the driver. "Our road keeps close to the line, and we can climb hills better than Edward. I'll just make sure." He spoke to the station master. Bertie and the passengers waited impatiently. "Yes, we'll do it this time," said the driver. "Hooray!" called the passengers as Bertie chased after Edward once more. "This hill is too steep. This hill is too steep," grumbled the coaches as Edward snorted in front. They reached the top at last and ran smoothly into the station. Beep, whistled Edward. Get in quickly, please. The conductor blew the whistle, and Edward's driver looked back, but the flag didn't wave. Then he heard Bertie. Everything seemed to happen at once, and the station master told the conductor and driver what had happened. "I'm sorry about the chase, Bertie," said Edward. "My fault," replied Bertie. "Late at Junction, you didn't know about Thomas's passengers?" Beep, beep. "Goodbye, Bertie. We're off," whistled Edward. "3 cheers for Bertie," called the passengers. Bertie raced back to tell Thomas that all was well. "Thank you, Bertie, for keeping your promise," said Thomas. "You're a very good friend indeed." One morning, Bill and Ben were busy at the quarry, pushing and pulling cars filled with clay into their proper places. The twins are cheeky and love playing tricks, but they were growing restless. "Listen, Bill," said Ben. "Can you hear something?" "What sort of something?" asked Bill. "Something different," replied Ben. "I can't hear anything different," said Bill. "Exactly," huffed Ben. "Everything is the same. Sounds the same, looks the same. What we need is a surprise." "Surprise what?" asked Bill. Before Ben could answer, the quarry master arrived. "I have just received a message from Sir Topham Hatt. He wants you to go to the station at the harbor." "I wonder what we've done wrong this time," said Bill anxiously. "It must be you," replied Ben. "Why me?" exclaimed Bill. "I've not done anything." "Edward is taking the children on a special trip today. I want you to go to the station and look after cars there." "We'll do our best, sir," said the twins. Gordon spoke severely to them. "You must behave here. You're on the main line now." "Actually, Gordon," giggled Ben, "when we saw you, we thought this was the scrapyard." Gordon was cross. "Just make sure that my coaches are ready for my evening train." And he fumed away. The twins laughed and set to work. "This is easy," they said to each other. "We know all about cars." But I'm afraid they didn't. "No need for that," shouted the cars as the twins pushed them into place. "We'll show you around. We want to help." "Thank you very much," said Bill and Ben. The cars giggled and began their tricks. Evening came. The yard was in a dreadful muddle. The twins had let the cars tell them where to put things. Gordon and the passengers waited impatiently outside the station while Bill and Ben tried to sort things out. But by the time Gordon was able to leave, it was very late indeed. Next day, the twins were working at the quarry again. "That's a strange noise," gasped Bill. "I've never heard a noise like that before." "I have," whispered his driver nervously. "It sounds like a rock slide to me." Then came the alarm. "Danger! Clear the quarry!" shouted the quarry master. Workmen scrambled into the cars. "Thank goodness we're here," said the twins. They were just puffing out of the quarry when, "Help! Wait for me!" A workman had been left behind. Ben waited as the man climbed quickly aboard. The twins left the quarry just in time. Everyone was safe, but rubble lay all around. "Oh dear," said Bill. "This wasn't our fault. I hope Sir Topham Hatt will understand." And indeed he did. Next day, he arrived with Edward.
Bill and Ben, you still have a lot to learn about cars, don't you? But you acted quickly and bravely in an emergency. So 3 cheers for Bill and Ben, our heroes. Hip, hip, hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
"Oh, thank you, sir," said Bill. "Being called heroes, well, it's a really nice surprise," laughed Ben. It was a special holiday on the Island of Sodor. Bertie the bus was working harder than ever before. All the engines were busy too. Duck was waiting for his next journey. Near him stood a red bus, but he didn't look friendly like Bertie. The bus growled as he gazed at the happy passengers.
Stupid nonsense, he grumbled. I wouldn't have brought them if I'd known. I'd have had a breakdown or something.
"I'm glad you didn't," smiled Duck. "You'd have spoiled their fun."
Bah! Enjoyment is all you engines live for. One day railways will be ripped up.
Duck felt shocked at such an idea. "We have a friend called Bertie, and he's a bus, but he likes the railway. Sometimes he teases us about it, but he'd never want to see it ripped up."
"Huh," growled the bus. "I know Bertie. He's too small in size to be of any use."
Duck took no notice. "That bus is silly," he thought, as he steamed away. At the junction, Duck told Oliver all about him.
"I call him Bulgy,"
chuckled Oliver, and then he puffed happily away. But that afternoon, when the 2 engines met again, Oliver was no longer laughing.
"Bulgy's friend has come," he said. "He's rude, too. He's taking Bulgy's passengers home and leaving Bulgy free to steal ours."
"But he can't," objected Duck.
"Bulgy says he can get them to the big station before us."
"Rubbish," replied Duck. "It's much farther by road."
"Yeah," continued Oliver, "but Bulgy says he knows a shortcut."